12 better not pull me over. Championship going dumb. Nothing to something I won. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You neon. Win, 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 win. Curve everything else. Win, 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 win. These I'm saying. Win, 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 win. Start chasing that. Win, 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 win.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's to the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
That moment when you realize that there's a chance you might get copyrighted because the game you're playing plays songs. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. This is Craig Crash Collins for the first ever Wednesday stream. Really excited to get going. We're going to do some Madden here, probably for about an hour or so, and then switch over to Fortnite. I don't know, ever since I put out that poll that was like, hey, do we want to do a Madden stream? Do we want to do a Fortnite stream? I was like, well, I do definitely want to do a Madden stream at some point. Franchise mode. I currently don't actually have PlayStation Plus. My subscription ran out. I just haven't had a chance to renew it yet. So we might do some Madden Ultimate Team. I haven't really touched it since I got the game back in August. So obviously I'm way behind, but at least that means we can do a lot of challenges, things like that. But here we are. We're going to rebuild the Jets. Now I couldn't start at the end of the 2018 season like I wanted to, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and pick up here at the beginning. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do a lot of the time. This is me getting back to, I mean, not really the roots of the channel, but the roots of my gaming life, I guess you could say, because I exclusively played Madden, MLB The Show, NHL for the longest time until I started playing GTA 4. My roommate in college had it, and fell in love with that game. Then got GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, and now I'm into Fortnite a lot. So, but still like to play Madden, still like to play MLB The Show. You'll definitely see a lot of both Madden and MLB The Show on this stream as well, in addition to Fortnite, and also got Red Dead Redemption for Christmas. So that's finally downloaded and ready to go. So basically, I know this is probably going to be super boring for the first little bit of this, but basically what I like to do in franchise mode, and feel free if whoever's watching, if you guys want to comment, talk about any of the NFL head coaching changes, the playoffs. Obviously, I could have started out with the Colts, or I could have done a couple of different things with my favorite teams or a playoff team. But I like to take it to you. Last year I rebuilt the Cleveland Browns, and I got to a couple of Super Bowls in only Cleveland fashion. I lost both of them. So we'll see how this one goes. All pro difficulty. Put some sliders in it because a lot of the time Madden likes to be cool and have these really random interceptions that don't make any sense. So that's the thing. But regardless, we'll go ahead and get into what I like to do about franchise. What I love about franchise mode is just the ability to go in and create something of your own. So what we're going to do, first thing I like to do for franchise mode is go in and take a look at the salaries, because we're just going to basically overhaul the entire roster, looking at, of course, taking into consideration the age of the players that are on the squad. So obviously I don't want to trade anybody that is relatively young and also good, because obviously they're going to be a building block. But as we go down, we'll see some, they've actually got a decent young core, but we're going to try to trim the fat as much as possible. And what's funny too is I don't know some of these players that are on the team, so we'll see them likely go by the wayside. Also, we'll make some trades too. We'll just basically just overhaul the entire roster. So let's look at the total of all these contracts. Oh, not for specifically him. We'll sort. So yeah, we've got, wow, Sam Darnold's locked in for 30 mil. Yeah, not super in love with Sam Darnold, so he's probably not going to stick around too much longer. Be Scrine. So remember that. Remember Scrine. Remember Eslon. Oh wow, our center is basically, our whole offensive line is locked in, but yet not the greatest. I think you can see that in the improved team tab too. But yeah, the reason why I like to do franchise this way is, and we'll go ahead and simulate a couple of weeks. The reason why I like to do franchise this way is because I like to actually make it as realistic as possible. So I don't like to do any trades right before the regular season, just because you wouldn't see that in the actual NFL. So we're just going to sim the first couple of weeks. We're going to get more towards contract negotiations, which I think start in week 3. Like I said, it's been a while since I played Madden, and we'll try to get the most we can, most value out of our players as we can. You know what? Wheels are starting to turn a little bit of what we can do. So not really married to any of the players on the roster right now. That's another reason why, I mean, the Jets overwhelmingly, when I put out the poll that was like, who's gonna be the team that I feature in my franchise mode for this year, Jets overwhelmingly won, and there's nobody on the roster that I really feel like I have to have. So these last 3 weeks, I think in the old game, the trade deadline was week number 6, and it doesn't do a good job of telling you when the trade deadline is. I think it's week 8 because it allows you to jump to midseason. I can't imagine it's gonna do anything too crazy. Okay. Yeah, don't you love that? If you're a Jets fan, you draft a quarterback and it still says a quarterback is a need. I mean, I'm sure it's an algorithm because I've had that happen to me before, but so we're gonna take a look at our roster here. I can still look at player cards, so that'll kind of show us the. So we're just gonna go through and try to find it. Okay, so the Bills want my guy scrying here. So I'm gonna try to either... I'm gonna mainly go for picks. Obviously, they're not gonna go for a first-round pick. Oh wow, they are. So I wonder. I'm gonna have to. I'll send them back a pick of my own here. So we'll send them back a. I don't have any extra picks in any rounds. We'll send them back a 5th and see if that works out. Ooh. Okay, so I wonder if I do a 4th round pick, if that sweetens the pot any. Awesome. Got an extra 1st round pick. Gotta love it. Alright.
Just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
Oh, oops. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's see. I don't want to trade with the Patriots. I mean, I guess I will. If they give me somebody that's Herndon. That's not that big of a cap hit. What was his? So I have 4 years left. Okay, so never mind. I'll keep Herndon for relatively. I don't know why I always just spam the back button. Ooh, and that makes me wonder about. Got a couple wide receivers. Yeah, a lot of offensive linemen that I need to. I'm gonna have to I think I'll have to pay teams to take them. Have to look for a team that wants a left guard. Yeah, I debated whether or not I wanted to do this off stream, but I wanted the whole thing to kind of be documented. So, we'll see what we can get here. There's no one want a left guard. Come on. There we go, the Eagles do. Oh, the Eagles are mildly interested. Sweet. Alright. So, it'll mainly be just a salary dump. Okay, ooh. See if they'll part with Navarro Bolt. I mean, I doubt it, but it's not that much. Nah, I don't really want Navarro Bowman. Let's see if they'll give me a 4th round pick. Let's see if they'll give me an extra 5th. Oh, they have an extra 2nd, so they might be more inclined to give me a 4. Nice! Salary dump, just got back to 4. What now? Yes. So back into the 4th round. Now we can potentially turn that into a little bit more. There's only really one good offensive lineman here. Okay. Robbie Anderson. How much per season? Because, I mean, I don't know. Especially since I want to, clean house and get my own guys. Who do I have locked up at wide receiver? I think I got, Jermaine Kearse, who's older. I could probably trade Jermaine Kearse, to be honest. So we'll do our best to keep Robbie Anderson, but if he doesn't want what we're offering. Get 5 years. Get him through age 30. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to like put myself in a position where, okay, all right. So Robbie Anderson signed. Steve McClellan. Okay, 363 for 1 year. You know what? I might be able to trade him for something. Ooh. See if he wants that. If he doesn't, we're trading him. Okay, so Steve McClendon, welcome back. We're not going to worry about Bilal Powell because I'll probably trade. I actually will probably honestly trade Bilal Powell and maybe Henry Anderson because I'm not super impressed. Yeah, he's an 81 overall, but I also want to leave some room. We'll see. We'll move on to the next week. Honestly, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sign. Let's see, I traded what? A guard and a. So. Pretty sure it was a left guard. She say I'm always moving, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life. I like how the automatic, like I click onto a player and the automatic response is, no, you don't want this guy. This guy's trouble. Alright, moving on to next week. But to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you for supporting me since I don't know why I clicked on that. Don't want to see me win, man. Okay. I don't know why, but we gonna win anyway. Okay. Here's where we trade Bilal Powell, and I'm sure there's going to be a team that wants him. Yeah, the Bucks. See if they will be willing to give up a 2 for Bilal Powell. What about a 1 and a 4? Distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God that me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. So I bet you if it was a 2 and a 4. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them, then I quit, started spent my money. Yes. Basically dumped 2 contracts. I mean, I don't know how big of a hit that one was, but yeah, essentially got an extra first and an extra second for 1 4th round pick. Y'all can't stop me. This is forever. Forever, man. I mean that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that, I swear. No, I don't want that. There's too many buttons to click. Okay, so we'll go to wide receiver. The Browns want Jermaine Kearse. Down the See what they're willing to give me for Jermaine Curse. Will you give me a second? They will. They'll give me a second for Jermaine Curse. Unreal. Probably could ask for a first. I probably should have asked for a first.
I'm on another mission. I'm just young and I'm living. Yeah, I done seen the best of them. 25 life and they can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phone, they can hear us. 7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze. What is going on? Why it all start going?
We're gonna go ahead and save. Just make sure I don't accidentally back out. I don't think I will, but see what I can see about any more salaries here. What's nice about Madden in the NFL is that rebuilds in the NFL, at least on Madden, don't take quite as long as when you're trying to rebuild a roster in Major League Baseball. So that's nice. We'll see here. Ooh. 29. I'm willing to invest in what little line we've got. Okay, there's not a whole lot there now that really needs to be taken out, so I think we can be content with. Okay, so
didn't lose. Machine. I done seen the best of them. 25 life in the can't stop. Never met a man that they can't talk. We're talking on the phones, they can hear us. 7 in the morning and they in my home. My bank account's froze. What is going on? Why it all start going wrong? From talking on the phones. I got so much beef.
Okay.
Billy sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company.
So
Bad companies, bad for your company. Company in the ski mask in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't wanna eat. If you say they want, they don't want no steam. Put it on it.
I'm gonna advance one more week because I don't really need to do anything else trade-wise. I'm gonna see if I can't trade off to Marco Murray and that I just got. See if anybody wants him. Okay, so what we'll do here. Okay, so I'm not really gonna give him more than what he's, so we'll do that. Okay. Alright, so I guess he's not gonna be on the team anymore.
Like I don't see it when I do. Who them folks going too close? Give me room for these folks.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna re-sign Jason Myers. We'll see what we can do.
Bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef.
Ooh, out 19 weeks with the groin tear. We'll see. We may let him go to free agency. I do want to keep Morris Claiborne. Okay.
Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I upped it, I'ma squeeze. I'm above average. Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back.
Somebody's got a. Have you seen enough from DeMarco Murray that 2 weeks really? Let's see what we can do here. See what we can do here. Wouldn't it be awesome if I could just get back my 4th round pick? Wow. Literally made back my pick. Wow, okay. Wow. All right. Was he a left? No, he was a right end. There we go. Wait, who wanted him? I thought somebody wanted him. Wow. Wow. Set up, man. Set up for the draft.
I'm out of here, man. Gang. I make a splash, okay? Fill up a stash, okay? I'm in my bag, okay? Don't make me mad, okay? She got attached, okay?
All right.
I spent the stack, okay? Double tracks, okay? I'm in a black, okay?
Now it's time for the Max Sim.
Play with bands, okay, and had the man, okay, exotic, okay, and Saran, okay, told my little monster, go slide through there, okay, no toy so in face, nobody safe, okay, that's the realest talk, told you I'm the best, I got special clothes, style, diamonds on my chest, line up in the dark, counting up a check, right now, on some, right now, this the way we ball, free break, hey, ride with a boys on skate, cranberry rave. I took him without a trace. Dose, I concentrate. Don't make me blank, okay? I get in that zone in mode for real. I broke the bank, okay? Big bag. All blue hundreds, them Buffalo Bills. I work too hard, okay? In the jaw, okay? It's raw, okay? What you saw, okay? Can't witness shots, okay? They get you, okay? Ain't got no laws, okay? Okay. Come take this, okay? A star, okay? Break down the, okay? Roll up. Car, okay, go yard the bag, okay, 3-story pad, okay, run through some cash, okay, I got that bad, okay, I'm on this, okay, I'm on the flight, okay.
Oh, as a reminder, this is a not safe for work stream, so just be advised for that.
I make a splash, okay, fill up a stash, okay, I'm in my bag, okay, don't make me mad, okay, she got attached, okay,
okay. So we're gonna go to week 17 here, try to re-sign any of the players we feel like re-signing. Then we're probably just gonna skip. Oh, so what do we end up? I'm assuming terrible. We were 2-14. Sweet. Like, I don't think I can fire my staff, right? Fired Todd Bowles. Actually, you know what? I could care less about the scout. We'll see how that works out, because in the past when I've done anything crazy with the coaches, they've just been like, did you mean that you want your coaches back? Because that's what they end up doing.
Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been real for way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott and took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone. One in the hand, one in the bag, one in the hand, one in the bag, look at the cash, look at the cash bubbling. Look at the cash bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash bubbling. Look at the cash bubbling.
Rams Patriots Super Bowl 53. Interesting.
I'ma stand up. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, not me. I can never be the one you wanna stuff for. Money, that machine. The Ferragamo stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Bustin' like a 9/11 folks. Mad back, liquor clean. Places in it, I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Bitches in the independent house.
I don't do that. In my prison, you know what I tell you? Get over it. He's gonna get this.
Okay, so, you wanna go, we're gonna go get away?
All right, let's see who won the Super Bowl. Rams win the Super Bowl. Rams of the Patriots. How fitting. Let's see what was the score.
When we go to Walmart. That's fine. I don't have anything.
21-16. Wow.
Okay, I love you. Bye. My brains don't work.
Oh, interesting. All right, let's see. Let me go to negotiate here. Nah. New what? Nobody. Wow, what do my linebackers want? Like, I have two linebackers, both 75 overall, both want $1 million. Well, I guess it's only $1 million a year, but still. I guess. Ooh, okay. I will take the one that does not want that much. Not gonna pay $2 million a year. Well, I mean, $2 million a year from a backup linebacker. I guess if I've got to pay around that much for a right outside linebacker, I guess I'll just be like, we'll see here. All right, so that's done. And I can probably get a decent backup tight end for that much. There's gonna be like nobody on my roster left when I'm like done figuring out. I guess I should re-sign some of these guys because literally will be not on the team. There'll be like nobody on the team. No, and I'll re-sign all the guys that are legit, like not gonna take that much to re-sign. This is what I end up doing a lot of times with MLB The Show, is I'll sign the guys that are going to be really cheap over the next few years, but I don't want to be committed to the guys that are like, hey, I want, $4 or $5 million to be mediocre. Yeah, well, I mean, 1.414 mil is not bad. Oh, really? Wow. 65 overall left tackle, and he's like, peace. I could make more money. I don't even know. That's fine. That's more money in my pocket as the owner, right? Not worried about that. Unreal. That was unreal. I did not. It took me a minute. Like, I was just reading it off. Like, oh yeah, these guys are. Oh my gosh, more guys that are like deuces. I don't even need the NFL. Do 1 year for. We'll give you $350,000. 1.15 mil. I know, lowballing pretty much everybody, but I mean, okay, good. And now we're back to where we were. Kind of undoes what I'd said earlier, but we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, you know what? No to Rontez Miles. We're going to have a heck of a lot of cap space for next year. All right, here was where all that cap space hopefully pays off. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna also go real quick. I was like, am I able to? Okay, so I guess I still get cap penalty because it's not, you know, I'm not the commissioner technically. All right. See who's available as a free agent this year. Le'Veon Bell, shocker. Ryan Shazier. You know what?
What's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow. What are the Dolphins bidding then? If I guess. Wow. All right. Well, too rich for my blood. Let's go AJ Green. See what he's. Wow, still getting beat out. Oh well, maybe worth it to just kind of wade through the first bit, see who's all left after the first week. If not, we'll make some trades. Yeah, nobody signed, shocker, because you tried to sign Le'Veon Bell and AJ Green. All right, let's see who's left. We got Tevin Coleman. Oh my God, how much are these guys getting? Okay, so looking through, don't really need a corner. Would like to get an improvement at wide receiver, but it's not super. Like that'll be like a middle of the year like acquisition here. Okay, so Tevin Coleman. Let's see here. Isaiah Crowell. He must have been injured for me last year. We'll get. I do want Steven Gostkowski. I know, right? Going after the kicker. There's no way we're not going to get Steven Gostkowski, guys. I will happily go after Steven Gostkowski. See what we got line-wise. See who's. Wow. Line is god awful. Wow. What is the deal? Try to be good and like build a line, but the linemen, free agents are just not good. I wonder if I can I make trades this time of year? I can't remember. Let's see what we can do here. players on the line here. I've never done this before. Normally what I do is I'll go into the draft with all the draft picks that I traded for, and then I will trade off the extra picks for picks the following year, which I still may do the next season, but we may need to you know what, we'll just go ahead and do the draft. I'm just kind of going on the fly here. So okay. Go ahead and just skip ahead here. At least we got Steven Gutskowski, right? Okay.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Oh, number 1 overall pick. Wait, what? No, what? All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. Team is god awful. Let's go. All right.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Easily the best lineman that I have. Okay. Go ahead and make another pick just because I've got so many needs.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakesh. Pocket too big, they sumo.
Easily the 2 linemen that I've drafted are leaps and bounds better than any linemen that I have. Okay, so next year's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Best one. Next year, 1st, 4th, and 7th. 2, 3, 3. Ooh. Ooh, actually, you know what? Eh. Actually, you know what? We'll go with the Cowboys.
Well, wait, looks like both war rooms are feverishly back on the phones. I think that means a trade is coming.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Y'all know his name? Hey, yo, Mac, ladies and gentlemen, C5. Oh! Wayne time. Oh! Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what for?
What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. You a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat. You a tough guy, that's enough jokes. Then the sun died, the night is young though. The diamond still shine, in the rough. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? It's a show, put you front row. Talking.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Money over and above, that is still my favorite love quote. Put the aside, what the for? I sleep with the and she don't snow. What the yo? Where the love go? Trade the ski mask for the. It's a bath. Where the suns go? It's a Swiss beat. That'll drums go. If she's iffy, that'll go. If she's sip, double cup toast. I got a duffel full of hundos. That'll love go. Where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4.
Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming here.
I don't bluff, bro. At your head.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. Get the though. I don't bluff, bro. I come out the scuffle without a scuffle. Bro, I don't though. Yellow diamonds up close, catch a sunstroke at your front door with a store. Knock, knock, who's there's how it won't go. Just the jungle, so have the utmost for the nutsos. And we nuts so what the bro? That's where I'm from, bro. We grow up fast, we roll up slow. We throw up, she throw up. Dreadlock, ain't time like you don't know. Put the in the bag like a lawnmower. Head pull back like a cornrow. Extra in the stash like a console. Listening to Bono, you listen to Dono. What the bro? Where the love go? Swizzy, he the chef. I like my lunch gross. Just look up, bro. That the scuds go. I see the. But where did bro go?
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams.
If you see what's in my bag, think I'm a lord. It's empty when I give it back. Now where's the love?
The Jets are now on the clock.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a trade.
The Jets are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock.
Track how G go too fast. I don't need one no seatbelt. Bad look, got no upgrade. Now she got. How about the range on? Who is the baby? He going in. Man, these old rappers getting boring. They be taking shots, I ignore them. Send them to the hood while I'm touring. Making plays out of town like I'm Jordan. Need to go get your. Walk on my way, I'ma score it. Lamborghini, I don't want.
I see both teams filling out cards. You know what that means? We've got a trade.
Put the time on my back, I'm a horseman. One more year, I'ma make it a four.
The Jets are now on the clock.
I be sitting inside of the morning. Ain't no strings, it says keeping it cordless. She keep calling, but I keep ignoring it. Ain't no stopping, I'm keeping it for it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm going it. Man, they can't stop me, I'm
The Jets are now on the clock.
I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go.
I spent the whole M on some clothes. Got a bonus, I sold out the show. Gonna like a pat on the spot.
The Jets are now on the clock.
I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you. Holiday, my body, I got paid somebody keep checking my pose. Walking in the club with no warning, take care of the money. They swing on the water on me like the sunny. I shine when it's sunny, this platinum and rose. Gonna out the street when I go to DC, I'ma see the mall.
Every time I get gone, I get another. Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Tryna leave me long, another. I'm like, baby, I know I'm wrong, but this just how life goes. And I know these be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes.
The Jets are now on the clock.
With some different, here we go.
Crazy different city with some different. I switch my the same way that I change my clothes. Man, it's crazy. I'm envelope. And
Jets are now on the clock.
Be happy if I let you go. Got me walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Crazy different city with some different. Here we go. Every time I gone, I get another. Tryna leave me alone. Another.
Tryna spend the whole M on some clothes. Got up on the top, sold out the show. Got like a pot on the stove. Yellow AP on all of my. I like when that wet on the toes. Picture me riding around in that rose. I put some ice on my wrist, it was swole. Still ain't got time with you.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never get anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got this grease on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me up by the morning.
The Jets are now on the clock.
I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on these hoes. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture, you got this picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never look good. My diamonds they tussling.
The Jets are now on the clock.
They call it for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah, her Rex on her. Yeah, B-Rex better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on me. Yeah, make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen. Yeah, you can go get mad. Jumping in the bed with two dark teeth. Who'd you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. Do my tag on. I got it in the bag now. Getting all type of cash. General True. I never get anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got this grease on my back. Carry it and move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rats in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on these hoes. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture.
You got a picture me. Send me calling. Ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to dustin'? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. Can't hear my haters from way up here. They don't make a sound. Body goes on me. White paint on my toes. When I send that new ray alert, gonna be mad. Jumping in the bed, then I switch to the ghost like who's you?
All right, who's ready for some Fortnite?